Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City. Daily FX market news. February 9th. 11 o'clock America New York. Euro forecast. EUR, USD gains but bullish momentum may run out of steam soon. EUR, USD resumes its ascent on risk on sentiment following a brief correction, but bullish momentum could soon run out of steam as Europe's economic outlook remains difficult.
New York Times Business.
February 9th. 10:40 America New York. Albert Okura, Chicken Man, who saved a ghost town, dies at 71. He built a California fast food chain, opened a McDonald's museum and restored a historic town on Route 66, a road for which he harbored a special interest. Albert Okura bought the site of the original McDonald's restaurant on Route 66 and built a museum there.
New York Times Business. February 9, 10:22 America New York. Activist Disney investor declares end to battle for board seat. The move by Nelson Peltz came a day after the company's CEO, Bob Iger, announced a restructuring that will cut $5.5 billion in costs and eliminate roughly 7,000 jobs. Nelson Peltz had been seeking a seat on Disney's board for himself or his son.
Daily FX market news.
February 9th. 9:30 America New York. DAX 40 price outlook. Siemens positive Q1 results sends the index higher. The DAX index gapped up at the open today after a very strong move in Asian equities. Siemens positive Q1 earnings leads the index further into overbought territory.
BBC News Business. February 9th. 8:55 America New York. Mobile and broadband price hikes to be investigated. The communications regulator is concerned about uncertainty around mid-contract price rises. BBC News Business.
February 9th. 8:35 America New York. Rental evictions almost double in run-up to Christmas. Data reveals 5,409 people were evicted by landlords between October and December, leaving some in despair.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
February 9th. 8 o'clock America New York. Is Californian housing policy a form of central planning? My Hoover colleague Leah Hanian, an economics professor at UCLA, wrote a piece on Hoover's website on Tuesday titled, "California's Failed Soviet-Style Housing Mandates Should End Now." In his article, Lee argued that we've had central planning of housing in California since 1969.
New York Times Business.
February 9th. 7:50 America New York. Bob Iger's turnaround plan for Disney takes shape. Shares jumped after the Disney chief executive unveiled plans to revamp its streaming business, cut costs, and formulate a succession plan. Iger's return is exciting investors.
Daily FX market news.
February 9th. 7 o'clock America New York. British pound latest. GBP USD pushing higher on US dollar weakness. The UK is likely to avoid a technical recession this year, according to the NIESR, but with growth expected close to zero, it may be a close-run thing.
Global economy.
February 9th. 6:05 America New York. Bold, but not crazy, solutions to Britain's growth problem. The 3 simplest steps the UK could take that would make a real difference.
Finance and Economics.
February 9th. 5:53 America New York. Google, Microsoft and the threat from overmighty trust busters. From DNA sequencing to video games, little escapes the attention of regulators.
Finance and Economics.
February 9th. 5:50 America New York. The Federal Reserve's $2.50 TRN question, upon which the future of monetary policy rests.
Finance and Economics.
February 9th. 5:49 America New York. City centers, from offices to family homes. Lessons from the transformation of Lower Manhattan. Global economy.
February 9th. 3:54 America New York. German inflation hits 5-month low of 9.2%. Delayed data release may require revision to Eurozone figure, as end of energy subsidies complicates calculations.
Marginal revolution.
February 9th. 2:43 America New York. Richard Hanania on AGI risk. To me, the biggest problem with the doomerist position is that it assumes that there aren't seriously diminishing returns to intelligence. There are other potential problems too, but this one is the first that stands out to me.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. February 9th. 001 America New York. The secret to being a star at work right now. Forget brilliance or a back-breaking workload. Today, common sense and manners are often enough to stand out.
Global economy.
February 9th. 0 America New York. Europe breaks new ground in backing strategic green industries. Until now, industrial policy in the EU has been restrained by tough competition laws.
BBC News Business.
February 8, 2122 America New York, Disney to cut 7,000 jobs in major shakeup of firm. The cuts come as boss Bob Iger presented his set of financial figures since his shock return to the firm.
Marginal revolution. February 8, 2004 America New York, pegylated interferon lambda. A new drug quashes all coronavirus variants. But regulatory hurdles and a lack of funding make it unlikely to reach the U.S. market anytime soon. So starts the NYT article. Have we learned nothing? As for the drug itself, the news is good.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 8, 1412 America New York, Bayer hires former Roche executive to succeed CEO Werner Baumann. New chief executive Bill Anderson will confront the company's round-up legal troubles and heavy debt load.